What's up, guys? Welcome to Cloud Gaming X. I'm Sunny, and today I'm bringing you guys another Stadia news video. And today we're going to take a look at when we might actually get some wireless support for phones and desktops in regards to our Stadia controller, refunds for Stadia games, especially for those who spent on the current Pro games and the ones coming in December, Black Friday sales for Stadia, Final Fantasy 15 has a huge game-breaking bug on Stadia, and Assassin's Creed developers are joining the Google team to work on Stadia games. All of that in this news video here on Cloud Gaming X. So let's get started. And like always, if you guys end up liking this video, please consider hitting that like button because it's really helpful. Sub to our channel for more Stadia coverage, as well as news, gameplay, game reviews for Stadia, and definitely consider checking out our Patreon, as any extra support we get goes directly back in the channel so we can continue to improve our quality. And as always, we have some cool perks for those people, but let's get started in this video. So today I have some information that pop up on Google stored listing that says that the controller will have wireless support for laptops, desktops, phones, and tablets in 2020. Now that's definitely a bit of a bummer, but it's not a complete shocker. We're only 1 month away from 2020, but I was really hoping to see something as soon as possible, and maybe we'll get something quickly after December. But as you guys know, the most flawless experience is probably when we're playing with our Stadia controller and we're playing it wirelessly through the Chromecast. But how much better can our experience be if we can actually get a hold of that controller and we can play through our desktops and through our phones through the actual Wi-Fi, and that I think that would be just great. So this was definitely a slight bummer to see, but I thought I'd bring it to your guys' attention just in case you guys were wondering when that support might finally happen. Now the second set of news we have here is all about refunds. If you guys don't know how the refund policy works with Stadia, it almost works exactly like Steam's refund policy, which by the way is something really super underrated with Google on their part. I don't hear them get enough credit for this, but if you play a game under 2 hours and you decide that it's just not something for you or it's not working to your liking, you can request a refund if you've played it under 2 hours. But maybe a ton of you guys already know about that. But just in case you guys don't know, even if let's say some Stadia Pro games come out that you already own and you just heard the announcement for these games, it's still possible to get a refund on those games even after you've played over 2 hours. All you have to do is contact Google and request a refund, and they will do it. So for instance, in December we have Farming Simulator and Tomb Raider Definitive Edition coming out. If you already bought those games recently, you can still get a refund. But keep in mind though that if you ever drop your Stadia Pro subscription, you will lose access to these games unless you resubscribe. So it still may be worth it to own it if you don't plan to go past the 3 free months that we get. But with all this information, I'm hoping that I save somebody or some of you some money, hopefully. The next bit of news we have here is for Black Friday sales for Stadia, or should I say the lack thereof. Now I heard a rumor they might add a few games to the list for Cyber Monday, but I wouldn't hold my breath on that. It is just a rumor, but just in case, keep your ears to the ground. But as of right now, the current sales of games are the actual Black Friday sales. Now I know a lot of you guys were holding on to your wallets hoping for some more sales or better sales. The current sales of games are Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Final Fantasy 15, Metro Exodus, Mortal Kombat 11, and NBA 2K20, as well as Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. Those are the current Black Friday sales. Unfortunately, Google did take a while to confirm all this. Add this to another notch of lack of communication. At this point, it's just funny. But there might be another deal that you guys may or may not have heard of, and it's a bundle with the Stadia Premier Edition mixed with some Google Nest Wi-Fi routers. And this comes with a 2-pack, so it's like 3 in 1 plus the actual Stadia, and it's going to cover about 5,400 square feet. If you get the Nest Wi-Fi router with the 2-pack, you save about $80 with this bundle, so not really a great deal. But if you guys are looking for that Nest Wi-Fi router, I hear it's absolutely amazing, and it's probably the best Wi-Fi you can experience if you're looking to utilize Stadia and you're not near a modem and you have to use a router. But as far as Black Friday sales, I think that might be it. But stay tuned if we hear anything about any Cyber Monday deals. Now, the next bit of news is actually a pretty frustrating one for some folks that ended up purchasing Final Fantasy 15, and it's a game-breaking bug that's exclusive to Stadia, and it's a bit of a doozy. Now, one person reported that about after 14 hours of gameplay, the file game corrupted and they could no longer save or autosave no matter which file they loaded up into. Now, people have reached out to Google support and they said the following: in-game bugs and saves are handled by the game developer. We suggest reaching out to Square Enix North America support. So then Square Enix responds, "We apologize again as we are unable to provide any assistance. This support center currently does not have any troubleshooting or procedures that can assist with the issue. Because of this, we recommend contacting Google Stadia support. Also note that all Stadia issues are handled by Google support. We appreciate your support and understanding and hope you have a good day." And another response from Square Enix here says, "Hi there, we apologize for the inconvenience you have been experiencing. Unfortunately, we are unable to assist with Stadia issues and recommend contacting the Google Stadia support for further assistance. Please take care and have a good day." So essentially, both Stadia and Square Enix at the moment are pointing the finger at each other and say, look, that person can fix it or that person can fix it. And unfortunately, there is no fix in sight for something that is really game breaking and making the game unplayable for quite a few folks. Imagine playing 15 hours like that gentleman apparently did and then unable to go forward anymore and losing out on 15 hours of gameplay. Now, there is a couple things that you can do if you're one of these people experiencing this problem. Now, the first thing you can do if you have this problem is there's somebody who actually found a workaround or a way to fix this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and link that down in the description below to the Reddit page where they do step by step on what they did to fix this. But the second thing you can actually do is actually request a refund. And this goes for any other games you guys have. On Google support page under the refund policy, it actually states for the defective purchases, if your service, game, or add-on content, e.g. in-game purchase loot box, is defective, you can request a refund at any time. If you return a game or add-on content for refund, you will no longer be able to access it. So if you're someone who does have this issue and the workaround doesn't work for you, go ahead and get a refund. Let me know down in the comments if you're successful and if you started to work these steps. But for those looking to potentially purchase Final Fantasy 15 on Stadia, especially since it's on sale, this is a warning to you guys, and I assume that this is something that has to be fixed by Square Enix themselves, because I'm not exactly sure what Google can do to fix a game-breaking bug on a Square Enix game. This feels like a problem that might take a while or may not ever even get fixed, but I'm hoping I'm wrong, and I'm hoping Square Enix goes ahead and fixes this as soon as they can. And I'm glad that there's at very minimum at least a way to refund the game, as that game specifically is currently on sale. So I'm sure that quite a few of you guys have picked this up or are thinking about picking this one up. Now, the last set of news we have here is more positive and definitely potential for some big ups for the future of Stadia, and that is that Google has hired 3 former developers who have worked at Ubisoft and have worked with the Assassin's Creed franchise and are coming over to the studio down in Montreal for Stadia. Now, keep in mind that Jade Raymond herself was previously the executive producer for Assassin's Creed 2 and some other Ubisoft titles, so she's picked up some people that she's worked with and some former colleagues, and this all kind of reminds me of like a sports franchise when they're like hiring people they've worked with and people they have had good rapport with. So this is definitely awesome. Now, one of the 3 gentlemen that we have here is Francois Pelland. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. He is going to be the head of production at Google Studio. He was formerly the executive director at Ubisoft Quebec and has worked on titles like Assassin's Creed Syndicate and Assassin's Creed 3. Then we have Sebastian Puel, who is now the general director of the studio, and he is he was an executive producer for 10 plus years on the Assassin's Creed franchise, so that's pretty big. And lastly, we have Mathieu Leduc, who will be Google Studio art director, and he's worked on Assassin's Creed 2 as well as Watch Dogs 1 and 2. So we have a couple of guys here with a wealth of experience joining the new team down in Montreal, and this is, in my opinion, is good news. I really hope that they can get the ball rolling, because the exclusive titles are definitely going to be really huge for this platform, and it's one of the potential ways that Stadia can definitely market itself and really take off, because we are playing in the cloud and we're using some really powerful hardware. So I'm definitely waiting, patiently waiting, and eagerly waiting for this, and can't wait to see what these people like Jade Raymond and these buddies of hers, what they come up with. And I'm very excited for the future of this studio and see what we end up getting. With all that said, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching. That is it for the news today. But before you guys leave, I want to thank you guys for all your support that we have been seeing in the months and weeks, especially post Stadia launch. I've gotten to meet a lot of you guys through the streams, the videos, and the comments that you guys leave in the videos, and I'm excited to get to know more of you guys and happy that you guys are part of the Cloud Gaming X, aka CGX community. And I'm grateful for you guys always hitting those like buttons, sharing the video, being subbed, and having your notification bells on, because you guys jump in our videos right away. The support has been overwhelming, and me and Ace just feel so blessed to have you guys part of this community, and we hope to continue to provide good content for you guys, so definitely stay tuned. But I also want to say that we are going to be giving out some buddy passes, and if you're somebody that wants to help redistribute your buddy pass, we have a link down in the description. Go ahead and give us your buddy pass so we can redistribute that to someone else. But we also have buddy passes to give away to ourselves, so stay tuned to the live stream. But the biggest thing is we have a founders edition that we're giving away, and we definitely want to give that away to you guys. Check the comments. We're going to have a pinned comment down below with a link so you can enter in that giveaway, and we're going to be pulling that giveaway, I think sometime around Christmas, I think is the plan. So definitely stay tuned for that. Once again, guys, thank you guys for all your support. It's been such an awesome ride. We are going to be digging our feet into this channel and providing content for years to come. So I'm so excited. But that's going to be it for me, guys. I'm Sunny. Thank you guys for watching here on Cloud Gaming X. And like always, I hope you guys all have a sunny day.